Hi, I'm Nick Hughes of Dynamic Coach. There's a relatively unused but very important element in sales and the client-supplier relationship that gets overlooked more than anything, but it's essential to understand it, how to use it and how not to abuse it. What am I talking about? The balance of power. We need to understand who holds it in the relationship. Do you know who holds the balance of power and why? Do you know how to use it without abusing it? So the balance of power is made up of 6 significant elements. The truly top salesperson not only understands these, but how to wield them effectively at the right time. On the other side of the table though, a well-honed and effective buyer will have mapped both theirs and your position, so they know where both parties are positioned. It is their job to understand any risks to their business. You need to also understand this with your top customers. The 6 key areas are choice, weight, time, information, influence and penalty. So let's quickly take a look at them in turn. Choice is based on who in the relationship is more dependent on the other, i.e. there are other companies that can supply your product or service. Some of the considerations for the salesperson here are leveraging your proposition value, playing down but not putting down the competition. But remember, both parties have choices here. Weight. Who carries the weight in this relationship? Play up your business's role in the relationship. It is about you achieving the position that they recognise they need you. Without them actually saying it, they will be looking for the same outcome. Some of the considerations for salespeople should be focus on profitability. Acknowledge they are a large account, but not your largest. And maybe consider and turn the situation around. We know we're one of your major suppliers and we know your company well. Time. Which party is under the greater time pressure to commit or decide? If it is you, then consider. Claim personal unavailability to buy you time. Stall by maybe saying, given the strategic importance, it wouldn't be right to give a decision now. If it's them, withdraw options and propose potentially new plans if it favours you. I can guarantee these prices now, but later? Price and availability are likely to change. It's a fluid market. Next is information. What expertise or what level of information may favour one or the other? Demonstrate you know your client's industry and their client's requirements. Challenge their position in the market. Market numbers can be diced numerous ways to paint very different pictures. Finally, check the origin of that information. Influence. How much power does either party have due to their network? Classic key account management tactics. You should know them, and they are marketing, know their strategy. Sales team, how does their team sell to their clients? The client may try to go over your head. You should question, oh well, if you know him or her as well as I do, you'll know they're a very hard person to convince. So what is the damage to either party for changing or not changing? This is where indecision starts to creep in by the buyer. The conversation must be well planned out and consideration given to all the potential scenarios by the salesperson to alleviate that fear. The penalty. The buyer's position is in danger internally for fear of getting the wrong supplier and the internal politics that causes. Extend the hand of friendship and support as part of your personal commitment. Externally, they may be seen to be giving you too much power in that relationship. Do not abuse it or celebrate it publicly. You will go backwards much quicker than you ever anticipated. So just to recap, the 6 key elements are choice, weight, time, information, influence and penalty. Understand the balance of power in a relationship takes time and lots of understanding. In understanding these basic elements, they can be used to your advantage and it will set you on a path to sales success. There's much more you need to use and develop this skill as you'll become more proficient as larger accounts come your way with greater complexities. I've been Nick Hughes of Dynamic Sales Coach.